Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Wednesday, the 14th of May 2025, the year BSV comes alive. Branch your threads, expand your mind with treechat.ai or your post put on chain. Right, let's see what we've got today. So Cointelegraph says breaking JPMorgan settles its first transaction on a public blockchain using Chainlink and Ondo to move tokenized treasuries beyond its private network. There's like a video down there of Chainlink and the Chainlink, CEO doing something. I actually tried to find the article about that on Cointelegraph and I couldn't find it. So instead we're gonna go through this one. May 7th saying Visa invests in stablecoin payment platform BVNK amid pro crypto push. So it looks like, if you can't beat them, join them. That's what it looks like it's happening. CoinGeek have just got an article here saying BTC miners Q1 results are washed in red ink. We hope it's ink. Yeah, I mean, red is obviously in the red. Means they're losing out there. Another article here says DXS, BSV's plumbing, still the best base layer for any asset. I'm presuming that's DXS trading app. So we'll read that. Then we'll have a look at the figures. And because it's late, that'll be the end of the show. Right, let's get into it.
Greg says he's Satoshi, like a cowboy in the West, riding on the blockchain that they call the very best. 1 million strong, them transactions flying free. Just wait for the Terra node, you'll surely see.
Here we go. So Cointelegraph says breaking JPMorgan settles its first transactions on a public blockchain using Chainlink and Odo to move tokenized treasuries beyond its private network. I've not heard of Ondo before. Obviously Chainlink and all that, but yeah, I have no idea what that is. Sounds like BS to me, and I'm sure it will be, but it just goes to show you they're all jumping on board. Someone else here has just reminded us about what Jamie Dimon said. He said, "I've always been deeply opposed to crypto, Bitcoin, etc. If I were the government, I'd close it down." Yeah, good luck doing that with no reason behind it. Jamie Dimon takes aim at crypto. The JPMorgan Chase CEO told Congress that if he had their power, he would shutter the industry. I mean, again, it looks to me like it's a case of if you can't beat them, join them. That's what it looks like. They are succumbing to the technology, and again, they're sort of. Again, I think they're just distracting people by saying, oh yeah, we're going to use Chainlink. I mean, anybody with any little bit of common sense is literally going to go straight to the network that is the most efficient and, more importantly, the most secure network for digital transactions. And the only network, literally the only network that commoditizes data, that secures it, not in a securitized way, but secures it cryptographically and economically, is the only commoditized network, which is BSV. So literally all these other shit coins are literally exactly what they are. So you've got to ask yourself, are these people really that dumb? JPMorgan, it was JPMorgan that didn't want Tesla's free energy device getting out there. So they basically bankrupted him and then stole all of his research. These are the people that do that. Do you honestly think they're not smart enough to use BSV? Or is this, again, just another strategic move to distract people away from it? If you ask me, call me cynical, I would say it's just simply another strategic move because ultimately they don't want Bitcoin. But, they have to get involved in order to kind of misdirect and misguide people. This is what they do. This is what they use their branding and name for. All those sheeple are just like, oh, JP Morgan's getting involved in it. Oh, they're using Chainlink. Oh, that must mean we're going to speculate that on the future that's got the potential to be the next Bitcoin. Blah, 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 blah. All that utter rubbish. But yeah, I personally think it's just a massive distraction. So let's have a look at this article here by CoinGeek about a Visa investing in a stablecoin. Again, another distraction if you ask me. So Visa invests in stablecoin payment platform BVNK amid pro crypto push. Visa invests in London-based stablecoin payment startup BVNK through its Visa Ventures arm, marking another step in its growing involvement in crypto. Payments behemoth Visa has invested in BVNK, a London-based startup focused on stablecoin payment infrastructure, signaling continued interest in digital asset innovation. I mean, seriously, how can you not have heard of BSV? How could you literally not have heard of the number of transactions that it's done? This is just ridiculous. According to a May 7th BVNK announcement, the startup secured a strategic investment from Visa. So again, Visa are going to own them because they've got a strategic investment in them through their Visa Adventures arm. Furthermore, while the company does not explain fully what it entails, it refers to the investment as more than capital, so in other words, they're going to own it, and describes it as a partnership. The company's CEO, Jesse Hempson-Struthers, wrote, "I'm particularly excited about what it means to partner with Visa, the original payments innovator. Their deep expertise in building global payment networks, combined with our stablecoin infrastructure, creates powerful possibilities for redefining how business operates in today's digital economy." Again, they're just distracting people away from BSV, the genuine Bitcoin. That's the only network that can scale for a global digital payment system and a global digital payment network. Literally, only BSV can do it. And you're trying to tell me that Visa has invested in BVNK, and it's more than just an investment, is it? Oh, is it really? They're trying to control the market, but they realize that no one is going to have any control over it, because Bitcoin is the only commoditized network, and the only way you can effectively capitalize on it or gain an advantage is by trying to get more Bitcoin than someone else. But the supply is fixed, and it's already been going for what's in 2009, 16 years. I think that's what they're scared of. They're scared of the economic power that those that are holding BSV are going to have, because that's literally an economic advantage. Is the only thing that you can get, the only thing you can benefit from, because you cannot control the network. That's it. So all this, I think, is just BS, just utter BS. Rubail, was that Bawadkar, head of products and partnerships at Visa, explained that stablecoins are fast becoming a part of global payment flows. He said that Visa invests in new technologies and builders such as BVNK, who are involved in what's next in commerce to better serve our clients and partners. Cointelegraph asked BVNK how Visa's strategic stake will translate into a tangible product integration. BVNK representative said they can't disclose anything on the product side yet. Still, she hinted at more to come. I mean, what are BVNK, because they're in the industry, what are BVNK going to do when they see Terranode come on it? They would be like, oh shit, we are absolutely screwed. There is no way we can touch Terranode in terms of the scaling volume. Can't be done. It's been... Terranode's been in the making since 2018. They literally cannot develop it overnight. It's taken years from the best guys in the business to scale this thing. There is no way anybody can do it. And Visa are going to realize that their investment is completely up in smoke. They'll probably ask for it back, I suspect. But literally, as we know, Terranode is literally doing its final audit, its final security audit. It's built, it's ready, it's there. Literally just going to smash this industry like pins at 10-pin bowling, getting a strike, gone. But what, you're trying to tell me these people don't know about that already? Again, I think they're just deflecting. Given the evolving stablecoin regulatory environment, the representative said that BVNK built compliance as infrastructure, not an afterthought. Oh, well, yeah, that's got BSV vibes written all over it. But they've created a security offering. That's it. The firm uses automated onboarding, real-time sanctions screening, and transaction monitoring, both on crypto and the fiat side. BVNK relies on crypto intelligence and compliance firms such as Chainalysis and Elliptic. The representative further claimed Visa's backing reflects confidence in a compliance architecture that already delivering enterprise-grade controls at volume. Nowhere near Terranode, mate. Absolutely nowhere near. Not a stinking chance, mate. BVNK is on a roll. Visa's investment in BVNK follows the stablecoin infrastructure companies closing a $50 million Series B funding round, led by Horn Ventures. Again, if that's Series B funding round, again, that's because I think they're just going to rip these investors off. Series B funding round, they don't even have votes. They've got no say in the company whatsoever. Series B funding. Oh, I mean, if it's Series B for B-type shares, anyway. Led by Horn Ventures at the end of 2024, with plans to expand into the United States. The round saw the participation of industry heavyweights, including Coinbase Ventures, Scribble Ventures, DRW VC, and existing investors as Avenir and Tiger Global. The company is based in London and was estimated to be worth around $750 million at the time. Again, it's nothing compared to Enchain's patents. BVNK planned to leverage its US office to develop a local banking infrastructure and work on operational licenses to serve local companies. Visa banks on crypto. Visa has been increasingly scaling up its involvement in the crypto space. In late October 2024, the firm allowed Visa users with eligible debit cards like that's not discrimination, will soon be able to instantly deposit and withdraw funds from their accounts with crypto exchange Coinbase. Visa said at the time that Coinbase already has millions of users with a debit card connected to their accounts, and now they will get a real-time delivery of account funds from those using an eligible Visa debit card. During the same month, Visa unveiled its Visa tokenized asset platform. Oh dear. This new system aims to simplify the issuance of management of tokenized assets, including tokenized deposits, stablecoins, and central bank digital currencies. Again, the only network that can support all of that is BSV, and it's already built. It's already built. Yeah, they're going to be in trouble, but I quite enjoyed reading that one. That's 12 minutes gone. Let's have a quick look at this BTC miners Q1 results awash in red ink. We hope it's ink. So this is by a CoinGeek. John Southhurst, I believe, is the author on this one. It might be quite a lot to get through. I might not get through all of it, but we'll see how it reads. Block reward miners took it on the chin in the first quarter of 2025, laid low by economic tariffs, falling BTC prices, and record high mining difficulty. Trump Hut 8 public listing plans, tariffs boost US rig production. Tale of the Q1 tapes, April production figures. Pennsylvania miner reportedly abandons gas well, angering locals. On May 12th, Hut 8 announced that its new Trump-linked subsidiary, American Bitcoin Corporation, ABC, had made plans to go public on the Nasdaq exchange via a stock-for-stock merger agreement with Nasdaq-listed Gryphon Digital Mining. As previously announced, ABC will trade under ABTC ticker once the deal closes, likely sometime in Q3. According to the document detailing the deal, ABC's existing shareholders, including Chief Strategy Officer Eric Trump, will own 98% of the merged equity. Eric Trump, While ABC will continue to mine using the rigs that were effectively donated by Hut 8, ABC aims to become a publicly traded vehicle for low-cost Bitcoin accumulation at scale. In other words, yet another BTC treasury vessel, albeit one that boasts the son of the President of the United States in its executive ranks. So again, it looks like to me, if they're doing this share deal, they're going to be selling shares, raising capital, but it's the shareholders that are going to lose out. So maybe this lot might be preparing for a massive crash. Because again, we all know that they're just holding Gregcoin, that shitcoin, that will literally go to zero in a heartbeat. So if they're just like, right, let's mitigate this, the best way to mitigate it is to go public, in the same way that Coinbase did. You know, and if you want to buy stuff, then use other people's money, like exactly what BlackRock did in the ETF. Or become, a Bitcoin treasury company like Strategy. It's all using investor funds. It's absolutely outrageous. Literally, the investors are going to lose the shirts off their back, is what we're looking at here. So block reward miners haven't had the easiest time since Donald Trump took his oath of office for the second time in January. Economic tariffs, particularly those imposed on China, have led to uncertainty regarding miners' ability to secure the latest mining rigs, nearly all of which are designed and built by Chinese companies. This week's announcement of a 90-day ceasefire of sorts on the US-China tariff front has offered miners a temporary reprieve from the uncertainty surrounding the gear they rely on to run their businesses. However, the truce was both non-binding and feather light on specifics, meaning miners could find themselves back behind the 8 ball should the two nations fail to reach a more tangible understanding of how global trade will work going forward. The tariff threats has convinced some mining rig manufacturers to establish US operations, including Singapore-based Bitdeer, which claims to be on track to launch its US-based product site in the second half of 2025. Jack Dorsey's payment processing company Block announced plans to get into the mining rig manufacturing business a few years ago and last November announced the launch of Proto, its new dedicated mining division. Proto promised to shake up a hardware market currently dominated by one company that has overwhelmed the market share, and a couple of other players, all of whom operate from a single country. So I guess they're talking Bitmain there. Speaking to analysts this month following Block's Q1 report, Dorsey emphasized that Proto was building in the United States and will deliver its first chips and systems later this year. Last summer, Proto inked a deal with Core Scientific, which made $21 million prepayment to Block for the new rigs in January. Yeah, I guess it's just going to be what they've paid, what they're expecting, and all this. Yeah. Interesting figures here, though, from these miners here. So you got Riot's Q1. They're talking about MAR here as well. Clean Spark. Hut 8. TerraWolf. Core Scientific. Interesting. April, the cruelest month. All right. So again, a Clean Spark, Iris Energy, Shanghai-based, Cango. All right. I bet this would actually be. I might actually just read this in my own time, actually, because it's a big article. Won't be able to go through it all, but the figures might be quite interesting there, actually. Very, very good. Very good. 17 minutes gone. We'll just look at this one here. So DXS, BFE's plumbing, still the best base layer for any asset. They've said stable coins play a key role in the blockchain industry's overall infrastructure. Onboarding more of them to a platform is essential for developers who want to get more non-BSV people into the space. DXS CEO Armin Azatane spoke to CoinGeek recently about reaching new traders beyond the BSV ecosystem and who DXS would like to onboard next. DXS has been one of the BSV ecosystem's quiet achievers. Launched in 2020, it's been writing thousands of transactions to the blockchain per day ever since. It's a trading platform similar to Robinhood, and in that it provides simple and user-friendly access to multiple markets for everyone, complete with leveraged options, liquidity pools, and minimum trades as low as 1 cent. Unlike Robinhood, its operations are transparent, and users retain custody of idle funds. BSV's scalable blockchain provides cheap, instant, and transparent settlements, and assets are tokenized using the BSV STAS protocol. Yeah, that STAS protocol is awesome. The platform connects to users' external wallets, thus avoiding the security risk of hosting funded wallets as stroke accounts. DXS is also the first BSV app to integrate non-BSV wallets through an on-chain wrapping mechanism, seamlessly onboarding users to other blockchains to use BSV without them even noticing. Wow, that's brilliant. In essence, using BSV as plumbing for peer-to-peer transactions. In addition to BSV wallets, Handcash, and Dot Wallet, it also links to MetaMask, Trust Wallet, Theorin, and Wallet Connect. Dot Wallet, might have to have a look at that one. And MetaMask, Trust Wallet. MetaMask is Ethereum. Trust Wallet, yeah. All right. Coming soon are Ton's Telegram wallet and Ton Keeper wallet, which means DXS will also likely get listed on Telegram's mini app store. After that, the developers are working on onboarding Solana wallets and integrating the first SAT Ordinals protocol. We want to have hassle-free deposits and withdrawals. As Attain said, DXS's EVM integration, which is a MetaMask and Trust wallet, works just fine. But as an Ethereum wallet, layer 2 or not, it comes with all the network's shortcomings like being slow or expensive to use. Stablecoins is still the killer app on blockchain. As Attain said, having a stablecoin for DXS users was always a deal breaker right from the beginning, and having a BSV native USD stablecoin was a dream. Fortunately, now that there's a stablecoin money running on BSV blockchain, it will be miles simpler to implement that, which DXS is now doing. Oh, fantastic! Fantastic! That is great news. What a great article that is. Again, I'll probably read that in my own time. I haven't really got time to read through it all now because we're going 21 minutes already. Let's have a quick look at the figures then. So Gradecoin, $103,000. Bitcoin just $39. Yeah, 38.68 top left there. Hash rate 0.2, network nodes 0.18 or hash rate 0.02. And network nodes 0.18. Transactions just 7.2. But look at the block size. The block size 96%. So there must be huge transaction sizes coming through, and look at this, you can see it in the blocks. We've got block sizes here of 194, 160, 177, 102, 161, 125, 125, 234, 208, 245, 164, 102, 217, 128. Massive blocks there. Massive blocks coming through. Absolutely fantastic when you realize that Gradecoin has only got their biggest block was 3.7. We've got the biggest block here at 245 megabytes. 245 compared to 3. Like, honestly. That's crazy. Yeah, hash rate per network, proof of work. Yeah. Currently 83,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Gradecoin. Mining Bitcoin at a 21.7% comparable loss. 4.6% more profitable to mine on Fisher Price Cash over Gradecoin, but 0.18 more profitable to mine on Gradecoin over Bcrash. That always cracks me up. Let's have a look at the politics in the pie charts because that's where it is. Global hash rate 7 days, global hash rate 24 hours, Gradecoin hash rate, other miners 9% on there. Wow. Other miners on Bcrash, but 50%. Fisher Price Cash, not really bothered. And Bitcoin, again, CoinDance not truly reporting the figures there. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at what's on chain. So we've got 29,356 transactions confirmed over the last 24 hours. In the memory pool, that's gone up. So we got Tau Tau taking the lead again. 32.1. Cuve 30%, QD-Link 18.57, SA100 11.43, Gorilla Pool 7.86. Very good. Transactions over 24 hours. Just 27,000, not many at all, just 0.8%. Let's have a look at Tether. It looks like they've pumped another 300 million in. Another 300 million in. Just gone in. Look at that, 300 million. They cannot help themselves, can they? But if they're doing that, it means they're panicking. It means that they're trying to cover and close and disguise the trading gap between the profits of potentially trading on genuine Bitcoin BSV and shitcoin Gradecoin. That's what they're trying to do by pumping that. But there's a limit as to how far they can do it because you're already looking at $103,000 compared to genuine Bitcoin that's just $38.70. Honestly, they can't cover it up for much longer. Because there's just no way. There is no way you can cover up the potential profit margins of something that's just $38 in comparison to something that's already $103 that can't scale, won't scale, hasn't got a chance. There's just no way. So just get your popcorn ready, folks. That's what I would say. 14th of May then, let's have a look at this. So we've just got Marty Malmi's emails, email number 191. Let's see what this was all about. Hi, how are you doing? Haven't seen you around in a while. So this was from Marty Malmi to Craig. Looks like he's asking about JSON API functions. All right, great stuff. Anyway, there we go. That is a quick 25-minute show. We'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed it. So as ever, if you enjoyed these updates, please ding your donations for your appreciation to either Satoshi@sendme.com, handcash.io, rockwallet.me, simply.cash, relays.com, or senti.ch. We'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed it. And as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.
2 years ago, you got SegWit, which we lied and cheated and stealed, and I was part of the lying and cheating and stealing to get SegWit, to get Lightning, which, by the way, had critical vulnerabilities and lost people's money.
The king still has one more move.